All righty, you know the deal. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel because I love when you do that. That's Uniqo Williams on YouTube. Make sure that you check me out, like and subscribe. Do that. I need you to do that. I appreciate when you do that. But today brings us on another note. Today, Megan Thee Stallion is back in the news, and it has nothing to do with Tory Lanez or anything like that. Um, Apparently, a former cameraman for Meg Thee Stallion alleges that he was trapped inside a moving vehicle with the hip hop star in a foreign country while she had with a woman has filed a lawsuit accusing the entertainer of harassment in a hostile work environment. Emilio Garcia is who this is, said in a suit filed Tuesday in Los Angeles County Superior Court that there's no new trailer being released at this time. So let's go ahead and change that for you. Uh don't ever discuss what you saw and be rated, fat shamed, and treated differently by Megan. The quote, harassment was so severe or pervasive that it created a hostile, quote, hostile, abusive work environment that made Garcia's, quote, working conditions intolerable, that the suit is saying. So, quote, this is an employment claim for money with no sexual harassment claim filed and with salacious accusations to attempt to embarrass her. We will deal with this in court, an attorney for Megan Thee Stallion, Alex Spiro, said on Tuesday. Apparently, Garcia began working for Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, as a personal cameraman in 2018, quit his job in 2019 to pursue the gig with the Grammy winner full time and work for her until June of 2023. Garcia said in the lawsuit that he traveled with Megan to Ibiza, Spain in June 2022, and that while in an SUV with Megan and three other women after a night out, Megan and one of the women began to have sex next to him in the moving car, allegedly. He states that I felt uncomfortable. Quote, I felt uncomfortable. I was kind of frozen. I was shocked at kind of just be the overall audacity to do this right beside me. Garcia told NBC News in an interview. Mind you, this is from NBC News, where I'm getting these quotes from. The following day, the rapper asked allegedly Garcia whether he was in the car with them the night before, and when he confirmed he was, Megan told him, "Don't ever discuss what you saw." The suit states. It's getting real ditty around here. It's getting real ditty. Garcia said in his suit that during the same trip, Megan hurled fat shaming insults at him, calling him a fat bitch and telling him to spit your food out and you don't need to be eating. To hear someone who advocates about, this is a quote, to hear someone who advocates about loving your body tell me these things, Garcia said in the interview, I felt degraded. And also states when they returned from the trip, Garcia said in the lawsuit, his compensation structure was changed from a monthly flat rate to a pay per task system that required him to submit invoices for each assignment. So things changed. He said he was expected to provide the same services despite the pay structure change, but alleges that he was treated differently following the Ibiza trip and saw a decrease in bookings Megan hired him to do. Garcia began to consider quitting the job because of Megan's possessiveness combined with the lack of appropriate pay for the amount of time asked of him and a lack of bookings, the suit states. Garcia remained on the schedule for a June 2023 job, but the night before, Rock Nation notified him that his services would no longer be needed by Megan, according to the lawsuit. It also says while working for Megan, Garcia endured a barrage of relentless sexual and fat shaming comments, plunging him into profound emotional distress. That's what the suit says. Quote, what I learned throughout the years is that, especially coming from from an office environment, is, there's no HR department in the entertainment business, Garcia told NBC News in an interview. So if you don't know that you're being done wrong, you don't really know how to advocate for yourself until you start asking. Maybe you start asking your peers who have representation, they have agents, they have management, they have attorneys. So I just really just want to encourage people to advocate for themselves. Um, Man, that's a lot. That's a lot. Now we know that Meg Thee Stallion, she came out with a diss track, I believe, towards Nicki Minaj, allegedly, called Megan's Law. And with Megan's Law, that has a lot to do, look it up, but it has a lot to do with SA. So and what they're saying on Twitter, and matter of fact, let's take a look at Twitter for a second and see what they're saying. So we got, Rap Alert is telling us 6 hours ago, Megan Thee Stallion's former photographer Emilio Garcia files a new lawsuit against the rapper, accusing her of harassment in a hostile work environment after alleging that he was trapped inside a moving car with her in Ibiza while she had sex with a woman in the back in June of 2022. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything else we can see on here. I don't know. So we got the lawyer coming out saying this is misleading and we'll deal with this in court. Um, you know, it's kind of giving me what happened with the whole Lizzo thing. Remember with Lizzo and some of her performers saying that she had them indulge in things that they didn't necessarily want to be a part of. We're seeing that. It's like essentially the same thing. A worker for a entertainment person is alleging that some things happen. And so let's remember that we was all over Lizzo in regards to this, and in regards to those allegations. They try to cancel Lizzo, they try to do all these type of things. So now we know that this is all, especially coming around, I don't want to say full circle, but we know that there's still controversy in regards to her and the Tory Lane thing. Yes, the judicial system did whatever they did. Tory Lanez is locked up. There's a lot of people still saying free Tory. And there's still a lot of people that are like, Tory did what he did. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. I have no idea. But some people are saying, should they treat Meg the same way that they treated Lizzo? Should she get the same treatment? I don't know. I don't know what happened. These are just, these are allegations. People say that people did things all the time. And it's sometimes comes out to be true, and sometimes it turns out that it's false and it's a money grab. So there's two things, but all I'm doing is just reporting what's going on. I don't have a side in either one of these situations, but I'm just here to report it. So what are y'all thoughts on it? Do you think this is something that actually happened? Or do you feel like this is just a money grab? What do y'all think? So let me know in the comments. So again, please make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this situation. This is brand new, hot off the press. It's brand new. But you know the deal. I'm Uniqo Williams on YouTube. So stick with me and we'll figure this thing out. It's gonna come out, it's all gonna come out in the wash. Like, there was this big controversy between when Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lane situation. It lingered on for a long time. People chose sides, and the law chose their side, right? What the law chose, whatever they thought was right. At that time, we don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there. This is all allegations. This is new. But especially amidst the whole Diddy thing, there's a lot going on. So we'll see. People with money sometimes tend to get a little bored and do things that you can do. Do what you do. You do what you do. You do what you can do, right? So, but I'm not saying she did it. I'm not saying she didn't. I don't know. This is the news as we know it at this time. So that being said, keep it locked in for sure. I holla.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.